What's going on, family? Hey, it's your boy Terrell. I'm back with another analysis video for this upcoming week on my favorite pair, man, EURCAD. So last week, you guys seen that I was able to catch the move up and also catch the overall trend back down for about 490 pips both ways, man, with all the trades that I did. So last week was a pretty massive week for me. Pretty much the biggest week that I haven't had in a while, long time, man. So I'm excited to move forward and see what this pair is gonna do, man. So let's just break this down. So this past week, all right, we got this nice bearish pin bar that closed on the weekly. All right, so we got this nice bearish pin bar, and also we got this close below this trend line, this weekly trend line that I didn't had on my charts for a while. So let's just readjust that. All right, so this nice trend line. So you know, guys, when you placing your trend lines, man, it's all about wicks, from wick to wick. Okay, you want to touch as many candles as you possibly can without cutting the color of the candle. So we got this nice weekly trend line that price closed below. I'm looking for price to pull back to this trend line before the continuation on down to 1.4750, which is our long-term weekly target. And if this thing blow past the 147.50 area, then there's a possibility that it's going to go all the way down to my monthly TP, which is at 1.4580. All right, so let's just break this thing down a little bit more. Like I said, we did get this bearish pin bar on the weekly, and we always talk about, you know, any key level or trend line that's been broken, price has to pull back to retest that broken area before it continue on the overall trend or the direction that it's going. All right, so let's just break this thing down to the daily. Let's see what's going on. So right now, we are on the daily. All right, and you guys know how the market moves. There are pushes and pullbacks. So we had a push here, had a pull back here, push here, pull back here, push here. And now I'm anticipating the market to provide that that pullback up to this trend line, and then we can get this long push all the way down and break this low. All right. So right now, just by me looking at this pair and looking at the daily close on Friday, which we got a nice rejection wick at the bottom of this candle, this pin bar right here, I'm looking for price to pull back up to this trend line, like I said, and then a continuation to the downside. All right, so this zone, you may be looking at this zone and asking why I have this zone marked off, right? So if you throw your fib from this high to this low, all right, that's the 61.8 zone that I got marked off, all right, which lines right up with the trend line, which is an extra confluence. So once price gets back to this area, then I'll be looking for a bearish engulfing or a bearish pin bar. That'll be my third confluence to pretty much take this thing short. And my only concern is right now you can see where price bottomed out on Friday, and if we look to the left, we can see that it came to this area in the past. All right, so I want this area to get broken. I want a new low to be made. Okay, but first, if it gives me the opportunity to short from this area, I'll be looking to take profit down here at the recent low, but I'll be paying attention. As soon as price gets to this area, I'll be paying attention to see if we get a rejection or we get pretty much a push below this thing and go all the way down to 147.50. All right, so just keep your eyes on that, and I will do the same. Okay, so let's just break this thing down to the H4. All right, so in the H4, I got two zones marked off. This is the zone that was on the daily where the 61.8 is, and I have this zone because this is the recent low. And I feel like if the market is going to turn, if it doesn't pull all the way back to this trend line, it may pull back to this recent low and then continue on down. But like I say, I think that price may pull back to this trend line or even break above this trend line and then continue on down. So I'll be looking for that. But what I want to see in this upcoming week, for the start of the week, this is what I want to see. I want to see the market create a double bottom first, right? So there was a push and then a pullback. I want to see the market come back to this area, give me a double bottom, and then that last leg is pretty much going to explode all the way up to this trend line or to this 61.8 area and then fall off. All right, that's what I want to see coming up. If the market starts to short as soon as it opens, I want to see that. But if it starts to long, then I'm going to be anticipating the market to pull back to this trend line or the 61.8 area first, and then a continuation to the downside. All right, so we got a double bottom here all the way up, and then a fall off, and then we also got the push up, and then a fall off to the downside. So I'll be keeping my eyes on both of those scenarios. You guys have a phenomenal week, man. And let's just keep applying pressure. Let's keep killing the market. And guys, remember, man, this is a business. Treat it like a business. If you don't have your account linked to Forex Factory, please go over to Forex Factory, create an account, link your brokerage account with that. And so you can track everything, man. You can track your pips. You can track how you're moving your like how you're growing your account, your return on investment, or if you're losing money. You can see. And another thing, man, if you are over leveraging, stop it. Please stop it, because you're killing yourself. You may have one good week, and then you think you up, you feeling good, but please risk between 1% and 3% of your account. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon, guys. It's going to take time to build these accounts to massive accounts. Take your time, man. Develop the skill set. Formulate your process and stick to your process. And I promise you will get there, man. I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking out of theory. You guys all know that. I speak from a place of experience. So if you over leverage, and stop it, man. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep applying pressure, and let's get it.